right, so let's go into UFC. We'll do a UFC breakdown any week that there's a fight going on that Saturday. We're gonna record every Monday, and then if there's ever a fight that weekend, we're gonna give picks. We'll give our favorite straight bet if we want to do a random parlay or anything. First and foremost, even before we get into the UFC, this is a random one that I didn't tell you guys. Jake Paul, Ben Askren are fighting April 17th. Pull up the lines for that real quick. Jake Paul, Ben Askren. Last time I saw, Jake Paul's minus 165.
I believe it's minus 240 now.
Is it? If Ben Askren loses, I will be disappointed and disgraced. I don't care if he's a wrestler. I'm picking Ben Askren. I will be so disappointed. But the funny thing is, Jake Paul is really an athlete. He's trained with George Masvidal. He wrestled at Ohio State. He played football. Yeah, he's an athlete. These guys are athletes. Yeah. At Ohio State.
I don't think it was out of Ohio State.
He said that in the Ariel Helwani interview.
Ohio State? I think it was Ohio University.
Check,
right?
Maybe.
OU. I'm pretty sure it was OU, yeah.
Either way, it's Division I wrestling.
Right. No, yeah, it's still a big deal. Ohio State's next level, though. But
check real quick. He said Ohio State unless he's just playing.
Jake Paul's minus 250.
Yeah, you can pull it up closer, dude. I saw
minus 250, you found that? I can't find it.
Do Jake Paul versus Ben Askren's odds.
Yeah, I did.
I saw minus 165 plus 145, but out of just like, I just feel like, I mean, again, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like I have to go with Ben Askren.
This has Jake Paul minus 240.
That's what he was saying.
On Bleacher Report.
That's not right. Line it up.
Wow,
So
no
Askren's
way.
That's disrespectful, bro.
He fights for a living, you know, for a long, long time. I know Jake Paul, I guess, fights for a living now, too, but it's... I'm going to be embarrassed.
He's older. He's like 36.
What a life.
Ben Askren's hips can't move well.
No, he got a hip surgery.
He had hip surgery.
Imagine getting slept by Masvidal, like the knockout of the year that year. What year was that? Last year? Or the year before that? And then getting slept by a YouTuber? Like, I want Jake Paul.
And there's videos I sent you that Jake Paul's training with Masvidal too.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna do faster than Masvidal, 4.9 seconds. Because Masvidal flying need him in 5 seconds. Jake Paul's like, I'm gonna knock him out faster. But so who are we picking? I know we know the odds. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stubborn and go with Ben Askren. I just want the martial arts guy to win, but that's crazy. I'm gonna root for Ben Askren. I'm gonna pick Ben Askren. So Cameron, who you got? Jake Paul or Ben Askren?
I'm gonna root for Ben Askren, but I got Jake Paul.
Aw, boo.
It's terrible.
Jaden, you got it.
It's on.
Jake Paul or Ben Askren, just to win.
I'm gonna go Jake Paul.
Jake Paul? Does he finish him or go to the distance? Is it 8 rounds, 10-ounce gloves, by the way?
I think he knocks him out before 8 rounds. I know that it's disrespectful that he took that fight. It's disrespectful.
So wait, he would have slept Dylan Dennis too? And Dylan's my boy.
Dennis. I'm not.
I would have rooted for Dylan too, though. I'm just sorry.
And I would have too.
But you tell me they can't get in the boxing ring and train?
It was Ben Askren. Have you ever seen Ben Askren box somebody, even in his UFC?
I watched Ariel Helwani interview, and he did say, he's like, they couldn't stop my wrestling, so I just kept wrestling. I didn't have to wrestle, but obviously I was training it all. Right. But if it was, he's gonna be better than Nate Robinson. But that's not saying much. Well, that's not saying much.
Yeah, he'll be better than Nate Robinson, but I think that I heard Ben Askren saying that in the 7th round he was going to get Jake Paul. Like, you know, Jake Paul's not going to be playing patty cake for 7 rounds. You know, he's going to throw the woodshed with every punch. Yeah,
right. I saw that.
So if me looking at that, I'm like, man, that's
maybe he thinks he's tired now. Maybe he doesn't think he has that much cardio.
How long are the rounds?
And that he's tough enough to take whatever kind of punishment.
I don't know if it's 3 minutes.
I think it's 3 minutes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
8 rounds, but I mean the Tyson one was 2 minutes. Yeah, so they're doing 3 minutes. It's a real boxing fight. 8 rounds, 3 minutes.
Jay, you have Jake Paul?
I have Jake Paul just because I heard is it Andrew Schultz? He was on Logan Paul's podcast, and they were talking about. He said he has some like friends that they're boxers in LA, and they have a boxing gym. And before the Nate Robinson fight, he called up Andrew, one of his friends, and was like, "Yo, like, look, Jake Paul's gonna knock Nate Robinson out." He's like, "Why do you say that?" And apparently he just came in and like beat the shit out of some of my guys at the gym that are like legit. Yeah. And so he seems like he's a legit boxer.
Yeah, I think he's legit. I think if you're an athlete and you train, you can get good at something.
Yeah,
I just feel like Askren's an Olympic.
No, I have Ben Askren. I want Jake Paul just to disrespect him a little bit, but Ben Askren's gonna win, and we should put money on that one too.
I think so too.
That's a gimme.
Let's take a shot.
I mean, he's been fighting his whole life. Like, if he
know.
got slapped by Jake Paul,
And he has an Olympic wrestler mindset. Like, he's that kind of dude too who does not want to lose this fight. Again, we can say that about Nate Robinson, but he looked like a bum.
if anything, Ben Askren would just be stunned because he's never been in. I mean, I guess the Masvidal fight was pretty big, but that's like next level fighting Jake Paul. I mean, it's like a million pay-per-view buys.
He fought Robbie Lawler. He beat up Robbie Lawler and Ben Askren. So he's been a big fight.
I'm saying okay. Yeah. If anything, it would be the star power, and he'd just be dazed out, you know. But
he also went to Olympic trials and stuff.
I really don't see a way of him losing.
Ben Askren or Jake Paul?
Ben Askren.
Yeah, so you're on it with me too. I'm happy you feel that way. That's all
I
want Jake Paul.
I got
just
Ben
for the
Askren
headlines, and you know, Jake Paul would keep talking shit. Yeah.
If they have it in the bookies, let's throw a little something on it. I'm gonna go with just some wrestling.
No, I'll put my money on where my mouth is on that one. That's a give me.
That's crazy.
All right, so we'll transition. So me and Alec both got Ben Askren. They're both going with Jake Paul. If you like this video, click the like and subscribe button below and hit the little chime button.
That's perfect. That'll be funny.